meal prep with me in my very small studio Seattle apartment. I have a very busy week ahead. I get up very early. I've been trying to make a habit before my work week starts to create some kind of base. Sorry, my cat is being cute. She's loving on the chair. Oh, sweet girl, what are you doing? Hi. Oh, is that a good chair? So anyway, I try to make some kind of base. Before that, I was doing PB&Js like the night before. I still do it sometimes, but it's just not enough food and I get really tired of it. So I'm trying to stay on a budget, so I need to keep my interest level in new things. So next best step in cheap, but like, okay, we're doing a little bit better, is tuna fish salad. And I was making tuna fish sandwiches and then like making pasta salad with it. And my goal here, my goal in doing this is 1, cheap, and 2, I need to be able to use it for like a wide variety of things. So it's not just a sandwich, I can use it into a pasta dish. I also want it to be like substantial and filling, and meat is very expensive. So can of tuna fish, $1.69, some eggs, you get the picture. But I try to class it up a little bit so it doesn't feel that cheap by getting good bread. So it tastes a little more luxurious. But here's the thing. I'm tired of tuna fish and I have some salmon, frozen salmon in my freezer. So I wanted to meal prep something that was like, we've not done this before. We have tortillas, okay? These are pretty good. They're kind of, they've got a little bit of spice to them. I've got bell peppers, carrots. I have edamame steaming on the stove. And then this is kind of the weird part, like being minimalist and being on a budget. I want things that I can rotate and use in a variety of ways. And I got radishes this past week, and you can eat radish greens. So this is strange. I was not sure how radish greens would taste, like if they've got that kind of spice to them. They're actually like a lot more mild than I thought. And I've been throwing them in lieu of like other greens that I would use, like spinach or kale or something, in savory oatmeal, which I can talk about another time. It's basically steel cut oats cooked in broth with salt and spices and cheese. So it's like, it's truly savory, and it to me tastes almost like an étouffée. But I throw whatever vegetables I want in there, I saute them, and I throw this in there too. So for this week, I think I'm gonna keep it really simple and do tortilla wraps all week. And then if I have leftover, this is the thing, if I have leftover, I might like freeze it, but I don't know how that's gonna do. So I'm gonna have to see what I have. I have quite a bit of salmon, and I do need to eat tonight. So I might freeze it, I don't know. This is my freezer space, and I do try to utilize it as much as possible, but I don't really have space in there to stockpile stuff. This has frozen burritos in there that I made like yesterday. So I have 2 breakfast burritos, like pre-frozen, ready. My microwave went out, so I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow. But I have like maybe 1 spot open here to shove some food in. And then this is my fridge space. It's really not crazy. The light is not coming on in here, and this is worrisome. This bothers me. I feel like my fridge is not working. Shit. It would appear that both my microwave, my fridge, and the whole outlet over there is not working. So hopefully I can get the landlord to come out and fix it today. I'm trying to just roll with it. I'm shelling the edamame anyway, and I have another outlet that I can air fry the salmon in. I'm hoping that it'll be fine. And if I happen to just lose all the food, I will buy a sandwich tomorrow. I don't know what else to do. But yeah, luckily, like, there was enough heat to kind of just, like, warm up the frozen edamame, even though it never boiled. And, like, that's the culprit. Like, I don't know if it, like if it blew out because there was too much stuff going. I'm not sure. And that's my salmon. This is so stupid. I am so tired. I don't want to be, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go work tomorrow. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm like super freaking out. I got my landlord. He said he'd be up in an hour. I'm just rolling with it and I'm continuing on. The salmon is now in the air fryer. It looks pretty good. I was kind of like bucket and just was like seasoning it with like disdain because I'm not happy with what's happening. But I am continuing my prep thing. I feel like I need to show you my kitchen more because I love my kitchen. Even though it's really tiny, I feel like one day when I do leave, because I probably will leave eventually, I will really miss this apartment. I love this kitchen. It's like, it's so tiny and it's mine and I love my little island. Like, I just love it so much. And it's my first apartment, so also, I just want you to see, like, this is like my little kitchen area and it's become my kind of desk. That was supposed to be my desk. But yeah, that's my cute kitchen. Nice, it looks really good. I specifically like made a little more salmon today. Because I was like, yeah, make more food. And then I was just like, oh my god, nothing's working. I might like have just used like salmon and a lot of it on a day where I might have to throw all my food out. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but we are going to put this together here in a second. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have this bowl, it's got a lid, and we're gonna just mix everything in here and I'll show you in a minute. But I've got carrot and bell pepper and I'm just gonna throw that in here. And like, I have like basics that I use. So like carrots, bell peppers, that's like my basics. It's kind of like having like a mirepoix. Like you always have your vegetable base that you add to everything. And I find that this saves me money. It saves me a lot of money. Bell peppers are really cheap. They've got a good flavor. Carrots are really cheap. Onions are cheap. And then you're also getting vegetables and you can just like load up on that as much as possible. So you're getting your veggies and you're saving money. And this one's a little more of a splurge, but I've got edamame and I'm just gonna throw that in there. And then I'm gonna add the salmon in here and it's still pretty hot. But I feel like if I like kind of mix it up in the bowl, it'll cool down faster as opposed to just kind of babying it. So I'm just gonna like toss it in there and squish it up. I know that's kind of rude to do to salmon, but this is a salmon salad, so we're gonna squish it up. So that's the mixture so far, and I'm literally just gonna like, and I cooked this at 375 in my air fryer for about 12 minutes. I started at 10 and I kept an eye on it. It probably could have been done at 10, but I just wanted to make sure that it was like thoroughly cooked. So you could do like 10 to 12 minutes in an air fryer. And I just have like, I have a nice Ninja air fryer, but it's got a big basket. It doesn't have the double basket like I would have wanted. And you know, I usually leave the skin on. The only thing I wish that I had with some avocado, because I'm almost going for like a deconstructed like spicy salmon like tuna roll, like the things that you would find, or like a salmon bowl. I get really paranoid about my food because I don't have a sense of smell. So I'm like very suspicious of meat, and that's why I don't cook it very often. So when I'm trying this, I'm like, is there any part of this that is telling me that this is spoiled? Because I can't smell it. I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't know. My gut instinct is just to like, my gut instinct is just do your best. I've been trying really hard because I have PTSD. And I'm in a constant state of fight or flight. I'm gonna get this ready. I have PTSD. I'm trying to train myself to not see everything as like, this is the worst possible thing that could happen. So I'm trying to like let this incident be kind of like an opportunity. I feel like lesson is kind of tired, but we've got like just generic mayo here. Okay, we're not picky over here. I would love to have Kewpie, but it's not available immediately for me. And then I've got like generic sriracha. Use whatever you have. And I'm just gonna mix this up. I may or may not add more. This is a season with your heart kind of vibe. But yeah, I'm just trying to like be like, you know what, if I lose everything in my fridge, I'm fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna stress about it. I am stressing, but I'm trying not to be like, oh my God. Trying to unlearn feeling that way. Okay. It still tastes bitter. I think it needs salt. I think my guide is with me. Well, he's always with me. But I think my guide is, he was encouraging me to make this video. He knows that I like to cook. I don't actually consider this cooking, by the way. This is like so pared down from what I typically do. Since I moved here, it's been very difficult to like cook. Also, I've been really tired, so it's okay. It's okay. Now it's like really salty. Now it's like, I'm used, man, what is this bad? This is some video. I'm like, we're making food. I mean, it could be bad. I don't know. It tastes, you know what it is? It's the ancho chili. It's the ancho fucking chili. I don't think the ancho chili goes well in this. I put some that I don't usually, it's like this weird smokiness. I don't know if adding more seasoning is going to fix that. It needs to be a little spicier. And then we're gonna add the furikake. I hope that I even like this. Like, my guides are like kind of playing along and they're like, woo. They're not confirming there's something wrong with it. They're just like laughing with me. Okay, I feel like I've mixed this enough. I really don't know how I feel about this. It might get better once it's in the fridge. That ancho chili was a bad choice. That was not my best thinking. We've got furikake. We have furikake. We have furikake. And I'm just gonna sprinkle that all up in there. And I mean, you know, this is not like an official cooking video or anything, so you guys aren't gonna get a finished result. But yeah, I have my window open to air out my apartment because I've kind of been like cooped up in here. It's summertime and I don't want to be hot. And micro studio issues. I don't want to plug too many things into an outlet at a time. So when I use my air fryer, I have to turn off my air conditioner. So the air conditioner is off while I'm doing this and it's steadily getting hotter. Okay, cool. That tastes okay. I wish I had avocado. I feel like the avocado would be really good. I feel like it does need more vegetables. It's just like very like meaty. But I cooked it, so. And like, here's hoping the property manager comes out to work on the wall. Because otherwise I've just made this like bowl of salmon for nothing. It'll go bad. All right, we'll see what happens. I might just make some wraps. We'll see. Okay. So I'm just gonna like do this on camera and then package them up, and if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Okay. Well, because I think I'm running low on battery, but we do this Chipotle style. This is like really nasty. Okay. Okay, we made it, and yeah, they're not perfect, but that's fine because it's food, and if it works out, then it works out. There we go. And I'm gonna package them up in some Tupperware, and that is it. Because when I start the camera, it like zooms in. Anyway, I've got my wraps. God bless. They may or may not be good. I don't know. We'll see. And we've got 1 lunch, 2 lunch, 3 lunch, 4. Reminds me of Dr. Seuss. So I've got 2 days of lunches, and we'll see what happens tonight. I don't know. Also, I could just like spoon it into a bowl and serve it with nori paper. I do have nori paper, so I could just like literally just be like eating the mixture by itself, but I really... That's 2 days of prepped lunches, and I don't know what to do with this. It's a lot. I'm just gonna put the lid on it and call it a day. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I don't know if I'm going to put more of an update, but if I don't, thank you for watching. Thank you. Check out my other social media.